If you had to erase one of these guys from history, them and their entire legacy, who would it be? For me, it would be Shawn Michaels. Just because I'm curious how the whole pre-Attitude Era works out. By all reports, he was a menace before he got his back injury and got clean. One of the biggest stories that I remember that made me not like him so much was how he berated Big Van Vader after he worked stiffed in a match. Big Van Vader is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and he actually got me into wrestling. But Vader worked in New Japan for a time, so he worked stiff and he also botched sometimes. After he worked with Shawn Michaels berated him so much he made him cry, telling him he was going to get him fired. There's so much wrestling history of Shawn Michaels' effects, I'm just curious how the timeline would look. Who would be the leader of the Clique? Would the Clique even exist? Would DX even exist? Because DX was a response to the NWO. So would it just be Triple H and X-Pac as DX? Would Bret Hart ever have left WWF? Because if Shawn Michaels didn't exist, then Bret Hart would still be the man. Bret Hart's biggest problem in WWF was Shawn Michaels. So if he didn't exist, Bret would have stayed. There's just so much that would change if Shawn Michaels didn't exist today. I'm curious what it would look like. Who would you erase from history and why? Let me know in the comments.